So I want to quickly answer this question. And while I was growing, I'm still growing. Or when I was still a baby Christian, I do not like being asked that question. Like, what's your purpose? What's your purpose? It used to give me palpitation. Like, don't ask me. I don't know. Especially when you grow up in amidst brethren, you can't escape that question. Or if you have a mentor or a discipler, first thing they'll ask you is, have you discovered your purpose? Have you discovered your purpose? And oh my God, that time I used to run away from that person, because how can I know my purpose? What is even purpose in the first place? How am I supposed to know? Like, you pray and ask God, you mean I'm see, I didn't even know how God speaks to me in the first place. That's when I will not know what my purpose is. Honestly, there are so many things that I wish I knew better. Some of these things are so easy, but it's the way people carry it. It's like, you feel like your purpose is something, it's something big. Yes, because your purpose is not even something that, you see all. You can't see all. Like, discovering your purpose is a progression. Like, you know your purpose with time. Like, would I say with time? It's a process. And it's as you grow in your relationship with God that God continue to communicate to you on a deeper level, right? But because the first time I discovered what seems like my purpose, in fact, because I'm someone who writes down, I journal a lot. So I was going through one of my journals, and then I saw what I wrote as my purpose. I'm like, how you say something like this is your purpose? But see, I'm not even in the right place to tell you this is how to discover your purpose, to be honest. But I know that what I know is that it starts with your relationship with God. If you don't have a relationship with God, you don't know how God speaks to you, it's be very difficult to know what your purpose is. And honestly, I don't want you to feel bad, or even if up until now you are yet to discover what your purpose is, because it took me time to know what my purpose is. But that time, and I see people, talking about how they discover their purposes and that, I'll be like, hey, God, am I your stepdaughter? But in all honesty, just give yourself time and just ask questions. When you begin to ask questions, that's when God begins to speak to you. So don't be like, wait yourself. No, if you have that kind of attitude, you may never know what your purpose is, right? And like I said, I'm not in the right place to tell you what your purpose is, but I suggest you read Purpose Driven Life. Is a book, and when you read it, you're going to see light as to how to discover your purpose and what purpose is. Well, first of all, for every believer, first and foremost, your purpose is to worship God. You are created to serve God, to worship God. So it starts from that. So, and there are different ways at which we worship God, right? So that's now where our individual purpose, whatever, comes in, right? So one, it starts with your relationship with God and you asking God in the place of prayer and being sensitive. I can't bring it together how I came to discover my purpose, to be honest, because it was a long journey. Like I said. About that time, I hate hearing it. Don't even ask me. I used to shy away from it. Even if I'm speaking to all these elders, pastor, I used to pray, my mind, God, please don't allow this man to ask me what my purpose is. So I beg, I cannot embarrass my generation. But it's actually nothing to be embarrassed of. Shouldn't be ashamed. So I hope this helps. Thank you.